not little girls, you fucking moron! They are not little girls, you fucking piece of goddamn shit! You motherfucker! I would never do such a thing, you filthy cunt! I would fucking kill you! Ugh! Just fucking adults with small feet, you dumb cunt. You know what? Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Get off of my stream! You're fucking blocked! I'm not putting up with your bullshit!
Hey there, we want to tell you about Steven Seagal's new energy drink. It's called Lightning Bolt. It's 100% natural and it tastes just great. In fact, it's so good, he likes swimming in it.
How's it going, baby?
Boss, I've got another 2,000 cans to go to fill this pool.
Man, I feel so sorry for you, but you know what? I really wanted to swim in Steven Seagal's lightning bolt with you.
Yeah, but you know I love doing it, because I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Lightning Bolt is a unique energy drink. It's the first of its kind. With 100% pure juice blends and is the only energy drink to contain Tibetan goji berries and Asian cordyceps. And it hits the spot every time.
Now we can both swim in Steven Seagal's lightning bolt pool.
Cool, baby. Thank you, man. You do the right
Thank you,
thing.
darling.
You are so sweet. Everybody just see that?
Steven! I forgot one! I found it at the bottom of the pool.
Lightning Bolt comes in 2 delicious flavors, Asian Experience and Cherry Charge. So why not give your taste buds a real thrill?
Привет, дорогая.
Привет, дорогой. Это тебе.
Спасибо.
Сестричка, я сейчас к тебе присоединюсь. Милый, могу я пойти и поплавать в лайтнинговой водичке?
Конечно. It's good to be the king, isn't it? And guess what? It's gonna happen to you if you drink Lightning Bolt.
Lightning Bolt. Try it today. It's electric.
Whatchamacallit? Everyone remembers their parents, what they used to do to them when they were little kids, right? When they were little kids, they used to do bad things. Remember what your parents used to do, right? My mom would be like, I'm gonna get the fucking belt, right? And when we were kids, we were always rebels, right? We always said, and we always like, I always tried to mock my mother. I'm like, I'm gonna get the fucking belt, and right? And she'd go get it, and I'd fucking jolt right away. I'm jolting. And when you were a kid, you always thought that you can outrun your parents, too. Wasn't that the fact, too? But you quickly figured out that you could not outrun your parents. So I'm running faster than a black man with a stolen VCR, right? And she turns into a cowboy, and her belt is her whip. She's right away. This is where you give up. This is where you give up. So you start saying, I'm not gonna put the dog in the dryer again, I promise. She's dragging me off like chainsaw with my legs in the back. Oh man, everyone knows what their parents do. Come on, dickheads.
Get him!
What are you saying? Hey, gay! Hey. No, seriously.
So you can't understand gay people?
No, I don't. I seriously don't. Because what makes you, like, let's say for a gay guy, what makes you say, oh, I just want to suck a cock? Seriously, what makes you get, oh, huh?
Oh my God. I like to suck cock.
What?
I like to suck cock.
How does that signify that you're gay? You're not.
I don't know. You just said, how do you like to suck cock?
I'm saying if you were a guy, you have to pay attention to dumb fucking blonde.
But didn't we clarify during my stand-up that I'm not natural blonde?
Whatever, you're fucking blonde. It doesn't matter.
No,
Look at
I'm
you, you're
not
blonde, you're
blonde.
dumbass. That's it. Blonde dumbass. And thank you for reminding me. I met a girl one time, and I asked her what her name was, and she said Dolphin. Okay? She said Dolphin. Wait, you said I met a girl? Look at my fucking bicep! You think I can meet a girl? Hey! Oh my god. Anyway, before I snap and start throwing stools all over the place, I'm gonna leave. Thanks. Sounds nice.
Welcome back to the Tennessee Star Report with your host, Michael Patrick Leahy.
And welcome back to the Tennessee Star Report. It is 7:50 a.m. It's that time of day again. Not for news potpourri. We have a candidate for the 5th Congressional District in our studio, and we're going to play a different game called Taking the Fifth. All right. You're a good sport here to play the game here, Morgan, or take us here. We have candidates come in, and we ask them their knowledge of the 5th Congressional District. You ready?
Yes.
Ready? Here we go. What 3 interstate highways are located in the 5th Congressional District?
Oh, I'm a terrible driver. I don't know that. I don't drive anywhere that I go.
Okay, it's I-65, I-40, and I-24. A country music superstar, a famous multi-Grammy Award-winning performer, has a popular winery in the center of the 5th District in Arrington, Tennessee.
I have been to that winery.
Oh, okay. Then
Yes, it's great. I love that winery. I bought
Who owns
some
it?
wine. I don't know who owns it, but I love it. We went there for the summer and had a picnic outside. It was beautiful.
Kix Brooks. So he's a Tennessean.
Yeah.
Here's one. Who was Brigadier General Robert Reese Neiland?
5th.
Legendary Tennessee football coach. Neyland Stadium named after him. There are four previous Republican governors who are still living and live in Tennessee. Can you name them?
Well, let's see. All 4 of them? No, I know Lee and Haslam. I met with Haslam right after I moved here. What a nice guy. And then, of course, I've met Governor Lee.
Dunn Alexander Sundquist. One of the most famous NASCAR drivers living today lives in the 5th District, has a large auto dealership in Franklin. Who is that?
You know, my husband is the car guy. He knows all. He used to race. He knows all of the racing stuff.
Darrell Waltrip. Okay, this is a Tennessee one. Okay.
I think they all are
Crom,
Tennessee ones.
this might be interesting for you. Who was the only Tennessee governor who ever served time in prison for crimes committed while in office?
Ooh.
I know that one.
Yeah. We'll give you a hint. He's a Democrat.
Yeah, I was just going to say this could. This
You know
is
the
before
party.
The Republicans took over for sure.
Ray Blanton. Last question.
Okay.
Rather well-known Confederate general, one whose name and history have been a source of enormous controversy in Tennessee the last few years, was born and raised in the community of Chapel Hill in the 5th District. Who was he?
I don't know.
Nathan Bedford Forrest. What county is Chapel Hill in?
I don't know.
Marshall County. It's in your district.
Yeah.
Crom, you have some policy questions.
Adults would feel that a developed consideration for children would involve leaving children alone sexually to find their own way for themselves with their own peer groups and not with adults.
Yes, I would be all in favour of children finding their own way sexually, but I think also that adults have a part to play because children are one part of the whole society. It isn't the society where we separate children from adults.
What do you feel?
I feel that PI is not a procurement agency for children, never has been and never will be. Our political objectives include developing a society where children are given a much higher status than today, where they are recognised as individuals in their own right, and this includes recognising their right to certain sexual freedoms whilst protecting them from the kind of criminal assaults which took place in Brighton.
But surely it's a question of recognising children's maturity, and how can you have an equal relationship, which is what I take a mature sexual relationship to be, between an adult and a child who is not mature in body, in mind, or personal awareness? It has to be unequal.
I don't accept that this concept of maturity at all. Adults, for instance, aren't necessarily mature. It's a long process.
Well, I take it for granted that no adult is probably ever mature, but nevertheless, my state of maturity, or your state of maturity, is clearly different from that of a child of 12. How can there be an equal relationship which allows of sex, which is usually a shocking experience for everybody at some time or another? How can you allow of an equal relationship between two people so unequally positioned at the starting off point?
I don't accept that sex is a spontaneously shocking experience. experience.
But I'm saying at some stage or other, there is an element of shocking sex.
Not if children are properly educated about sex, and it's an obligation on society to see that children are given a far more comprehensive sexual education from a far earlier age.
But in that case, they find it out, they discover this with people of their own age and in their own time. And it is the question of inequality, which I come back to, which I think you have an answer.
Indeed, by your lights, the relationship is unequal in the same way that a teacher-child relationship is unequal, in the same way that a parent-child relationship is unequal.
The teacher's not exploiting the child sexually.
And nor is a pedophile. Pedophiles do not exploit children.
Child molesters using the child's sexuality.
No, pedophiles do not use a child's sexuality. Pedophiles develop a mutual sexuality with the child. It's an entirely reciprocal relationship.
But you can't say that because of this business of immaturity and the inequality of the relationship.
Yes, but the definition of maturity is yours. We don't share it.
Well, what is your definition of maturity in this context? Now, how can a child of 12 make a mature judgment about something like sex for the first time, which it has not the first idea about, and cannot possibly weigh the consequences of it?
You're imputing to a sexual relationship heavy judgmental issues which
no, I'm not. I'm talking about the
intrinsic.
physical and psychical response.
Yes. A child is able to recognize a pleasurable experience. He is able to recognize a pleasing emotional experience. He is able to express consent and to recognize that this is something he wishes to continue. And a responsible, caring pedophile it always refers to the wishes of the child.
I'll solve.
Okay.
Another feather in your hat.
Christopher. $6.50.
G.
No G. Thomas. Uh-oh, the bankrupt country. Laura, you have another shot at it. You can spin the wheel and try to solve the puzzle.
I'll solve.
Okay.
Another feather in your lap.
No. Although the feather is moving around. Christopher. 900.
D.
No. Thomas. Well, Thomas, I think the wheel got... Laura, you have another opportunity here. You can spin the wheel. You can try to solve the puzzle. What do you want to do? Go ahead and spin if you don't know.
I'm going to go ahead and
spin.
spin.
Don't get buzzed out here on time. Well, what letter would you like?
A P?
Yes, there's a P. Spin or solve?
I will solve.
Okay.
Another feather in your map.
Christopher, it's your turn. Oh my goodness. The bankrupt got you. Thomas, you have no money. I don't know if you're going to spin. You're going to
I'll spin.
Okay. So what letter would you like?
A C.
Is there a C up there anywhere? There you go. You want to solve this?
Yeah, I'll solve. Another feather in your cap.
Yeah, there you go.
There's no way. Like, I'm not even scared of crushing my fingers because there's just there's no way that's gonna happen.
All right, and if we could stop for a second, I want to say to you, you have a very cute, soft, like a girly voice.
Thank you.
A lot of people say the reason people have girly voices is something bad happened to them at that age. Were you touched at an early age or were you fine?
That's the creepiest question I've ever heard. And no, but it's so inappropriate. It's not even funny.
Well, I had a girlfriend once that talked like that, and it turned out 6 years old. It was horrible.
Ew, I don't want to talk about this.
Okay, we don't have to talk about that, but I do want to talk. Can we talk about
thing? Call it a little quirk, if you will. I have hair in my armpits. I have it there for a few reasons. 1, lazy. 2, fuck the patriarchy. And 3, your response to them tells me everything I need to know about you. So
I'll be crying if I look like that too, bro. That's fucked up what they be doing to y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I be saying that's fucked up, like, bro, you probably had the full washing set. Your shit be fire probably if they ain't cut your shit. Fuck it though, bro. It's your life.
First of all, to my followers, not to any of the fat phobics out there, but to my followers, I apologize. I am super sick. 1, this video came on a beautiful woman's page. Her name's Leah. She goes by Splotchmaker on here. She's helped me so much with my personal growth. I highly recommend her page. Somebody commented this. I just want to give you, like, a representation of how this comes off. It's like when black people call out white people for valid things, and they're like, oh, so you're against white people? You're against the white people? Are you being racist to us? Like, it's giving very much that energy. And nobody who's fat, like, hates on thin people. What we hate is the internalized fat phobia that you show, baby. It is a walking red flag. It has nothing to do with the fact you fucking work out. It has everything to do that you would do anything to avoid looking like us, which is inherently fat phobic. Weight loss people don't tell you is that a lot of it is body checking, restrictive eating, a lot of things that go along the line of a eating disorder. And the reason the weight loss industry doesn't want to convey that is because they profit off that. But that might be a little bit too complex of a situation to discuss with you. We're just grasping this. But there. Try to explain it the best I can.
Dolce, why don't you introduce yourself to the class? Okay? Hi, my name's Dolce with 2 eyes. I feel anxious when I'm high. Teachers say I talk too much. Mama say I don't talk enough. In the dark, I'm like a torch. From the hood, I hop the porch. I don't bang or slang on gang, but my dad keep them things.
Deku, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap for my ass cheeks keeps alerting the League of Villains.
We get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, happier we'll be.
This has been a nice time for me. This year I have made 55 years teaching in this town. And for the students on this show tonight, go to the First United Methodist Church. That includes me. I go to First United Methodist Church. Reverend Jones, Bill Jones, opened our show last time, and he's not here tonight. So John Dacre's here, Bob Spencer, Michelle Casey, and I all go to First United Methodist Church. So John is going to sing a song that's very popular nowadays, and it's Christ the Lord is Risen Today, and he's going to do Amora too, okay?
My name is John Dacre. Lord is risen today, hallelujah. Sons of men and angels say, hallelujah. Your voice in triumph high, hallelujah. Sing your voice in when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. It's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-ling, ting-a-ling-ling, as a bell in Moray. Amore. You're in love when you know that you feel some more to me, but you see back in old Napoli, that's amore.
Literally something on her toes.
I cannot.
Oh my god. I am traumatized.
Just a little snack, you know?
God, I'm so sick of mainstream body positivity because most mainstream body positivity is just straight-sized people reassuring other straight-sized people that they aren't fat. It's just a bunch of people saying things like, you're not fat, you're bloated. You're not fat, that's where your uterus is. Literally any excuse just to reassure their followers that their worst fear hasn't come true. So I just want to be really clear about something. I am not interested in soothing your fear of being fat. I am interested in creating a world that has no reason to fear fatness. I'm interested in seeing fat people treated with dignity and respect. I'm interested in seeing fat people gain access to the rights and resources we're currently denied. I'm interested in seeing fat people gain full and uninhibited access to healthcare, employment, travel, clothing, and more. That world is possible, and that's what we should be working toward.
Yo, what up, internet people? This is my first video, many to come. As you can see, there's not a whole bunch of fluff and bullshit going on behind here, because I ain't got time for that, man. I'm a real-ass dude with real-ass shit going on. You know, right now I'm trying to get my visa so I can go over to Ukraine and do my international medical school program, which I'm paying for out of pocket in cash a year earlier than I had planned to do so. And that's after leaving the USA in 2015 and saying, holla motherfuckers, because this shit ain't where it's at. All right? Because unless you rich as fuck, right, or you just high as fuck on drugs all the time, the USA really ain't where you want to be, especially right now when you got all this bullshit going on that's perpetuated by a bunch of foolhardy motherfuckers that don't know what they talking about half the time. Now you might ask, what's another motherfucking white guy up here talking about? First of all, check yourself, bigot, because my skin color really shouldn't matter, especially with all this bullshit I see going on. And second of all, I actually do have experience because I grew up in motherfucking Atlanta. Okay? And I ain't talking about the suburbs of Atlanta. I'm talking about Zone 3, motherfucker. You understand? I'm talking about the first girl I ever kissed was black. Does that shit matter? No, it doesn't. But it does mean I must have a little bit of experience in this street shit that a lot of motherfuckers be talking about, but really they don't know. And that's a problem. Because, you know, there are a lot of white people that did grow up like I did. Problem is, unlike me, they ended up dead, in prison, addicted, or some other shit. I was just blessed, man. Long story short, man, I came back 10 days later for my second day at Pebblebrook Circle. And let me tell you something, man. As soon as I walked in the motherfucking door, it was just like it was on my block. What up, nigga? What up, nigga? What up, folk? What's good, cuz? Yeah, that's right. They all said that shit to me. And you know what? When I was cool with them, I said that shit back. What up, nigga? What's good, my folk? What up, home skillet? What's crack-a-lacking, dog? You know what I mean? Now, y'all motherfuckers sitting out there saying, oh, did this white boy just say nigga? This racist motherfucker? Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut your fucking mouth, all right? It's called colloquial. Do you know what colloquial means? Let me explain it to you. It's words that have usage in the common vernacular. Let me give you an example, right? So a white boy say nigga. Now hold up, because let's get this straight, right? If that black dude had said what up, cracker, he would have got way different response. But he said cracker, grr. That ER makes a big difference, man. And it's the same with the N word. Nigga is way different than See, I don't even say that shit because it's disrespectful as fuck. It's hateful and it's racist. But nigga ain't racist, man. You don't believe me? Motherfucker, go to Google and type in World Star Hip Hop. World Star. Type that shit in, man. And then sit there and watch all these motherfucking fights. And you'll see fights between white people and white people. Whap, whap, what up, nigga? Whap, whap, what up, nigga? Oh, shit. I never knew that it was racist, when you see white people beating up white people talking about nigga. Hispanic people beating up white people talking about nigga. Hispanic people and black people talking. Black people and black people talking. It don't really fucking matter. When that shit goes down, motherfuckers be saying nigga. Because it's colloquial. And on my block, that's what everyone called me. And that's what I called my homies. Because it's respect. It's family. It's camaraderie. It ain't fucking racist. And all this race bait and bullshit that's getting perpetuated around in this false ass fucking narrative these days, which is making new prejudices that had already died as a way to split the people up and create animosity and hatred. Y'all motherfuckers can suck my dick. Fuck you. And by the way, I've had my hood pass since I was about 11 years old, motherfucker. And ain't name motherfucker took that shit from me. Ain't name motherfucker took that shit from me. Y'all got a problem. Y'all come holler at me, man. Just shit, it's all good, man. I got squabble skills. And I'm a motherfucker that like to fight. Really. Only thing is, once you're an adult, they make that shit not worth it, really. Unless you, you make sure you don't get caught. Because otherwise, they fucking charging you with this, fining you with that, probating you for this, locking you up for this amount of time. Shit usually ain't worth it. But at the same time, motherfucker, you get up in my shit, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm gonna put your ass right out my motherfucking face. Whether you red, white, or purple. Because it's about respect with me. Now, you might be saying it ain't respectful for a white person to say nigga. I say, you might be right. But it depends on the motherfucking white person. Because MLK said we supposed to judge people based on character, not skin color. I grew up in that environment. I earned the right to speak whatever the fuck I wanted to speak because I had to fight my way every single motherfucking day being the only white dude in the neighborhood I'm at. You know what I mean? So all this, every motherfucker based on skin color got a certain life experience, that's some fucking bullshit, man. Straight up bullshit. And y'all need to get off it. Because this white dude, I ain't with it, man. I'ma speak my motherfucking mind. And thankfully, unlike a lot of these other motherfuckers that speak their mind, my shit is backed up by some degree of intellect and education, which I did not have very much of at that time, but which I have been able to acquire through hard work, diligence, and dedication as I have got older and grown more mature and upright and upstanding. But I still got the same motherfucking heart. Believe that shit. You see that? That ain't just no symbol, bruh. And it don't matter how tall the tree grows, it's always going to stay connected to its roots. And that's me. My name is Tristan Nettles. I speak my mind, and I represent individuality, liberty, and freedom. And if y'all got a problem with that, see me in the streets, cuzzo, because I don't give a fuck.
Giveaway is just beginning. It's just beginning. Check it out right here. All right. Humans. Let the games proverbially begin. This next button click will generate A free PC, assuming that the person abides by a strict set of rules. We're also going to then build the next PC before drawing the next winner of the PC, so just be patient for the next one. There'll be another one coming soon. Here's how it works. You got to be active. And you got to stream the past week. You got to be not small. We're talking over 5,000 followers. You got to have consistent activity over a period of 3 months, at least. You got to have good content on other socials to indicate that you care about your stream and growing it. And you got to have viewership on the actual stream. This is an ambassador giveaway. This is not for people that aren't taking streaming seriously. We need you to be promoting, frankly, yourself and us if we're giving you a free computer. The ambassador program is changing. Everyone currently in it stays in it. But the ambassador level of our program is going to rise up. It's already sort of risen up a little bit. Gamers rise up. And it's going to be a little bit harder to enter that level. But affiliates who start out at the lowest level can ascend gloriously as if caught in a tractor beam onto the next level. And ambassadors who slay it may even become partners at some point. And partners who slay it will become gods. None have achieved such things. But there have been people that have risen in the ranks from ambassador to partner. So, you can go from one to the next, and everyone currently in the program is grandfathered in either as an ambassador or an affiliate, regardless. Your activity, your growth, your continual good streaming habits are all mission critical in you being a valid winner right now. If we pick people who are close to the cutoff, we may either give it to them or give them a secondary prize in compensation. But the goal here, there may be some purges, there may be some invalids. I'm so sorry if that's the case. But we need to be very careful, and we need to really give these builds to people that are going to use them, promote them, and then not quit streaming. This is not a charity project. This is enhancing our own ambassador program and giving back to those who support us the best. That's the whole point. Not to give random strangers a PC. That's not the meaning of the program. You're ready. Let's see if this random person has what it takes. If there are other requirements that we should be monitoring, we will monitor them. Do not praise, spank, thank, deride, delude, or otherwise get up in arms until we have fully validated each winner. In fact, honestly, I'm not sure I want to do this part publicly, but I do like the spinner going spinning. It is kind of fun. So, face cam not required, obviously. Content creators can have, VTubing. That's totally fine. We'll be looking for multiple thousands following, consistent activity across meaningful streaming platforms. Probably, honestly, past referrals. I said spank, yeah. Pick a random name. I'd love to. And the first winner might be...
Great door.
This person. Don't troll them. He's alive. It'd be pretty weird if he did.
I didn't even read the name.
2K followers is under my threshold. 3 days ago is within my threshold. Long streams, which is good. An artesian builds, div panel. See if you have redeeming qualities.
What happened if he's personally bought 10 PCs?
She.
I guess
Could be international.
No idea who you're.
I obviously.
I'm over here.
No, not international. America. Whew, cheap shipping.
No, this means they don't have to pay for shipping.
Thank goodness.
From Australia.
Active
nice.
media.
So Australians will potentially have to pay duties, for example. I think it's worth it. Noah's looking. He'll let us know. He'll let us all know if we need a reroll or not, and he will do it.
All followers combined, still under 5K, even across multiple socials. I was trying to be generous. That's a tough one.
Because there's bound to be repeats if you include multiple.
I know. That's also true. Let's go into the analytics dashboard. Spicy. Just really kills the energy of the drawing process, but it's very important. Let's go see what you've got in the system.
It's not great though, because then if Noah looks at like referral activity, you would easily clear that bar.
Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm searching by dates. I meant to show by. Oh, I love this website. This website, if you put something in the search bar and then don't click, it searches. If you click search, it deletes your search. Alan! Hey, you won something earlier. What's up?
These babies.
Oh, and there's the reroll. Here's the reason, chatterbabies. Here's the reason. This person has 3 months of ambassadorship and not a single click.
Ooh, not a single click.
Not a single click. Not even once.
A little rough. So it sounds
Purged.
So they're re-rolling.
This is an ambassador giveaway, and you've got to be collaborating with my company to get my free computers. Sponsored by Intel. Thanks, Intel.